So, what is your name?
My name is Lelia Chamberlan, and I'm the owner of Corsets by Costa Diva, aka Costa Diva Inc.
Awesome, awesome. And is this your first time at the Renaissance Fair?
No.
How long have you been doing this?
We've been at Texas for 10 years. I've been we've been in business for 32. So I probably have shoes older than you.
Yeah, you might. No lie there. How did you get into doing corsetry? And
I actually have a history to the state of Texas. My great-great-great-grand aunt is Henrietta Chamberlain, who married Richard King of King Ranch. And I have her underwear, no lie. That's what started all of this, because I had an aunt that gave me a bag of what she called old things, did one of these and said, "Dear, you can do something with this," and the rest, shall we say, is history.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Wow, that's some real strong connection there, real personal connection too. On a day-to-day average, when you're in the shop, what do you do?
Well, I'm the owner. I basically oversee customer service and make sure that things fit properly. Because if it doesn't fit, then you lose a customer.
Yeah. And when you're not here,
we are in production 365 days a year.
Lord.
So we sell a lot of corsets, and the one thing that with us is they're actually back braces. So it doesn't just do the obvious; it also supports your back, because we use chiropractic boning, and they do an amazing job.
Yeah, wow. I never thought of that before, but you just saying that makes obvious sense.
Well, the other neat thing is we're made in the United States, plus most of our building at the moment, when we're doing the Texas Renaissance Fair, we do most of our building in Texas. So therefore, it's not just American goods, it's Texas goods.
Yeah.
So support your own.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, support local. It's insane how many shops I've gone to today that you're like, oh, this is cool, and then you look in the tag, made in China, made in Vietnam.
There's lots of China everywhere. There's nothing you can do about that. The one thing that is unique about us is I know that ours we're built to last, and as I said, we're made in America.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, what was have you had someone who's come in here like 10 years after they bought something and said,
just today?
Yeah.
Yeah, every weekend.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's got to be big.
Well, yeah. I mean, stand around. They'll probably be back.
They'll just walk out. Yeah, can I get another?
Well, they buy,
if you want.
It doesn't go with everything you own, so therefore you'll need something else that will match the same thing. And a lot of times, the accessories and the things that they want to go with it will eventually, go to wear out, whatever. So then they'll want something else. It's a new outfit, and there are a lot of people who are season pass holders that come every weekend. And therefore, they don't want to wear the same thing.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Are there any new projects that you're working on? And I know you mentioned the latest and greatest in...
Well, we call it our latest and greatest in anti-beer belly technology, because lots of guys think they're funny and they come in and go, "Oh, you can't fit me," and it's got bet me.
Yeah.
I'll take that challenge, no problem. But in the meantime, we've been doing things that could fit both men and women for as long as we've been here. So that's not that uncommon. We are building some other things so that we can do other events that are, that go on opposite when festival goes on, because we're not here in the spring and in the summer. So there's a lot of things that we can do other places. So I do have a few things that we're working on for in the future. So check us out on Facebook, and I'll be posting anything new there. So I haven't gotten things finished to the point of where I want it seen, but things will be ready probably in January.
Fantastic.
New stuff.
Just around the corner.
New stuff, yes.
Could you kind of give me the process of how you make a corset? Now, I know that you do it all in Texas, or most of it in the U.S., most of it in Texas when you're here.
We do everything in Texas. I have a crew that cuts for me. We do basic assemblage, and all finishing is done wherever I am, and that's why things are finished here in Texas. So it may not start here, but it finishes here. Our home base is York, Pennsylvania. It's been there since 2003. I started the business a long time ago in Northern Virginia, and decided to not pay ridiculous property taxes anymore after 2003.
Yeah.
So I sold my house, and the equity I got from my house bought this store and bought the other shop that's over in the Germantown. And in the meantime, actually was able to buy 2 more in addition to that. So I did very well.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic.
Here we are, and in the meantime, I bought property in Pennsylvania, and the rest, shall we say, is history.
Yeah. Man.
So we're all over the place.
Yeah, that's great. So, I mean, you kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier when I was talking to you before we started recording, but where are you from?
I'm from Washington, D.C., born and raised. My dad was actually born in San Antonio, so we do have we have some Texas blood.
Yeah.
So, and as you said yourself, you got here as fast as you could.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's...
No, I stole your line.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It happens. I stole it from someone else.
Yeah, that's the good ones usually work that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there? I know you mentioned Facebook. Is there a Etsy store or a website?
We have a website. Now, granted, for the most part, I do most of my correspondence though through Facebook because I am the admin.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you there. The website at the moment is primarily just to look at stuff, just to see what it is we do. But if you want to keep up with us and find out what's new, go to Facebook. And of course, it's by Casa Diva. And the spelling on Casa Diva is important. It's C-A-S-T-A. Because if you don't get that right, I can't tell you where you're going to go. But it won't be us.
House Diva.
We're not Casa Diva. We're not. That's pretty funny. But that's another story.
Yeah.
We get that a lot.
Yeah. Are there any special events that you're going to be covering?
Well, once TRF is done, we go east. And I will be in the Dallas area for Stan Lee. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. We do animation conventions. We're going to be adding a few other types as well. And that's we've been doing anime and media conventions for, I guess, 10 years too. Been a while.
But, all flies by.
But yeah, we do Comic Cons, we do animation, we do all kinds of stuff, because almost anything that you have in here, you can put with things that can become either sci-fi or cater to gamers, and Doctor Who. Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of stuff out there that can work for multiple events. Yeah. So it's why if you spend your money, you get more for your money. And the other thing that makes us cool is, yes, it's a traditional corset, but the turnaround, you can turn around and wear it with your blue jeans and wear it out to the bar.
Yeah.
So you get more for your money.
Yeah. And why did you get into this?
Well, I believe I alluded to that initially because I had my aunt give me old clothes that I looked at and thought were absolutely the coolest thing in the world. Yeah. And started playing around with stuff and experimenting. The first corset I ever made, I was 12. And I will tell you straight up, it looked like ass. But that's you got to learn. You got to crawl before you walk. But I was doing it for money by the time I was 16, and we've done everything from opera to public television, lots of different stuff. So 32 years is a long time.
And just to close things out, is there anything you like to share? Anything you'd like to add?
Just we can fit anybody. That's pretty much, there's not somebody out there that we can't fit. So I do get a lot of, it's pretty much very easy to fit the little skinny folk, but I can fit any size. So, anything's possible.
Well, awesome. Thank you very much.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And check them out on Facebook and website.